तो अब ये स्ट्रक्चरल आइसोमेरिज्म क्या होता है इसको समझिए। पहले आपको मैं बताया था दो तरह का आइसोमेरिज्म होता है, स्ट्रक्चरल आइसोमेरिज्म्स और एक दूसरा होता है स्टीरियो आइसोमेरिज्म्स। स्टीरियो आइसोमेरिज्म, तो ये स्ट्रक्चरल आइसोमेरिज्म्स क्या होता है? स्ट्रक्चरल आइसोमेरिज्म्स हैव सेम molecular formula, same molecular formula, but have different structure। नाम से ही पता लग रहा है कि स्ट्रक्चरल है, तो स्ट्रक्चर में डिफरेंस होना चाहिए। स्ट्रक्चरल आइसोमेरिज्म्स हैव सेम मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला बट हैव डिफरेंट स्ट्रक्चर। फॉर एग्जांपल you can see that both the compound, this compound, this one is N-butane. What is the name of compound? This one is N-butane. Butane. N means normal butane. And name of this compound is 2-methyl propane. If you will see, observe, both the compound have same molecular formula. Both the compound contain 4 carbon and 10 hydrogens, 3 hydrogens, 5, 7 and 10 hydrogens. This compound also contain 4 carbon along with 10 hydrogen, 3 hydrogen, 4 hydrogen, 7 hydrogen and 10 hydrogens. But they differ in the arrangement. They have different arrangement. You can see that in parent chain there are 4 carbon, but in this case, in second case, in 2-methyl propane, in parent chain there is 3 carbons. So I can say these two are structural isomer of each other. They differ in the structure. They have different number of carbon atom in their parent chain, although they have same molecular formula. So this is the definitions of structural isomerisms. And what is the definitions of stereoisomerisms? Stereoisomerisms also have same molecular formula, but have difference in the arrangement, difference in arrangement of group around central atom. They have same molecular formula but have difference in the arrangement of group around central atom. For example, if you will observe these two compounds, both have same molecular formula. You can observe that both contain equal number of carbon and hydrogens. So molecular formula of 1 and 2 are same. But there is difference in arrangement of group around central atom. This is the central atom, and along with you can see this methyl and hydrogens. This methyl is present in upward directions and hydrogen in downward directions. In this second case also, methyl is present upward and hydrogen is present downward. But if you observe in left side, hydrogen is up and methyl is up and hydrogen is down. But here you can see there is opposite case. Here the case are opposite. So stereoisomer is what? It differ in the arrangement of group around central atom. There is arrangement of methyl and hydrogens in the left side of both the cases, and everything are same except it differ in the arrangement of this methyl and hydrogens. In first case, methyl is present in upward directions, but in second case, methyl group is present in downward directions. So these first and two are stereoisomer of each other. So this is the definition of structural and stereoisomerisms. Now coming on types of structural isomerisms. Types of structural isomerisms. First one is chain isomerisms. Chain isomerisms. Chain isomerisms. You write the definition first. Two isomer which have same molecular formula, but differ in, but have difference, but have difference in size of parent chain, difference inside of parent chain and or size of side chain. Means in case of chain isomerisms, there will be difference in size of parent chain or difference in the size of side chain, or yeah, you can add it difference in or difference in size of side chain. Write it. I will give examples. Example number 1. If you'll observe example number 1, in first case, there is difference of, in parent chain there are 4 number of carbon atom, but in second case there is 3 number of carbon atoms in the parent chain. Both have same molecular formula, but they have difference in the size of parent chain. So what is the relations between them? I will say they are chain isomer of each other. As they differ in the number, they have difference in the size of parent chain. Second examples. What is the relation between them? What is the relation between them? No relations. अरे यार तुम लोग हो ना यहाँ पर, मैं पूछ रहा हूँ आप लोग से. चलो, both are chain isomer of each other, as the number of carbon atom in the parent chain are different, so they are chain isomer of each other. Chain isomer of each other. One more examples. What is the relation between these two, first and second? If you observe, number of carbon atom in the parent chain are same. This is the parent chain. Cyclohexane is the parent chain. In second case also cyclohexane is the parent chain. But they differ in the size of side chain. They differ in the size of side chain. Mute कर लो, mute. अरे but they differ in the size of side chain. In side chain, there are two number of carbon atoms, but in these side chains, only one carbon atoms are there. Both have same molecular formula, but they differ in the size of side chain. I have written na, they differ in the size of side chain. They may be differ in the size of side chain, or they may be differ in the size of parent chain. So they will call a chain isomer of each other. Now, second type of isomerism is position isomerisms. Position isomerisms. Name itself define there must be some difference in the positions. You can predict by seeing the terms, that is position. There must be some difference in positions. So write the definition first. Same molecular formula, but same molecular formula, same number of same molecular formula, same size of parent chain, same size of side chain, everything will remain same. In case of chain isomerism, there was difference in the size of parent chain, there was difference in the size of side chain, but in case of position isomerisms, the size of parent chain and size of side chain will remain same. They will differ in what? But differ in positions, differ in position of substituent, differ in the position of substituent, multiple bond, differ in the position of substituent and multiple bond. For example, you can observe first and second examples. So tell me, number of carbon atom in the parent chain. Number of carbon atom in the parent chain is same.
Yes, sir. Same 5, sir.
Same, but it differ in the position of substituent. In the first case, position of substituent is at third carbon, but in second case, position of substituent is at second carbon. So what is the relation between them? They will called they are position isomer of each other. There is only difference in the positions. Parent chain is same, number of carbon atom in the parent chain is same, side chain is also same, they only differ in the position of substituent. Second question. Now tell me the relation between them. What is the relation between them? Position of,
Position
you
isolation.
can see that number of carbon atom in the parent chain is same. Both contain 5 carbon in parent chain, but it differ in the position of multiple bond. Multiple bond is present at
Yes.
first carbon in first case, but in second case multiple bond, pi bond is present at second carbon. So relation between first and two are position isomer of each other. You add it functional group also. They must be they can also differ in the position of functional group also. So third example is that, third example, what is the relation between them? What is the relation between first and second? Number of carbon atom in the parent chain is same, 3 carbon, 3 carbon. Only it differ in the position of functional group. Functional group is present at first carbon, but in second case position of functional group is at second carbon. So relation between first and second are position isomer of each other. Now chain isomerism is over, position isomerism is over. Moving forward, that third type of isomerism, that one is functional isomerisms. Functional isomerisms. Third type of isomerisms. Functional isomerisms. Functional isomerisms. So write down same molecular formula, but have different nature of functional group. Means there will be difference in the functional group. For example, tell me the relation between these two, first and second. What is the functional group present in first case? Which functional group is present in first case?
Sir, ether.
क्या
Carboxylic
क्या?
acid.
Which functional group?
Carboxylic
हाँ, good.
acid.
Carboxylic acid. And in second case, which functional group is it? Is it which functional group?
Esters.
This one is ester. Good. This one is ester. Both have same molecular formula, but they differ in nature of functional group. In first case, functional group is acid, carboxylic acid, but in second case, functional group is ester. Both have same molecular formula, but they have different functional group. So 1 and 2 are functional isomer of each other. Second example. Are they functional isomer of each other? Is there is difference in the functional group in first and second case?
Yes, sir.
In first case, functional group is
Alcohol.
alcohol, but in
Alcohol.
second case, functional group is ether. Both have same molecular formula,
Yes, sir.
but there is difference in the nature of functional group. So relations between first and second are functional isomer of each other. Third example. you can observe that in first and second case, molecular formula are same, but they differ in the nature of functional group. In first case, functional group is nitrile. Name of this functional group is nitrile, and name of this functional group is isonitrile. Isonitrile. So these two are functional isomer of each other as they differ in the nature of functional group. So I think that functional isomer is our. You have got the point of functional isomer.
सर
Moving,
बोर्ड ब्लर हो गया सर.
बहुत ब्लर हो गया बोर्ड. क्या हुआ सर? देखिए,
हाँ सर, उस पे लिखा हुआ ब्लर हो.
देखो ब्लर हो गया बोल रहे. दिख रहा है?
नहीं सर, मेरे को तो नहीं दिख रहा है.
नहीं दिख रहा है. अभी भी दिख रहा है या नहीं? अरे दिख रहा है, आप लोग से पूछ रहा हूं.
हाँ सर, अब ठीक है. हाँ सर, अब ठीक है.
अब ठीक है. चलो.
हाँ सर.
मेटामर, राइट? मेटामर. Metamer. Next one is metamer. Metamer, write down. It arises due to difference in. It arises due to difference in nature of alkyl group. Nature of alkyl group. Alkyl group. Nature of alkyl group present on. Nature of alkyl group present on polyvalent. Present on polyvalent. Polyvalent functional group. Polyvalent functional group. Write down first. I will give the examples. It arises due to difference in the nature of alkyl group. Nature of alkyl group present on polyvalent functional group. What is polyvalent functional group? The group, the functional group which has more than one valency. For example, ether is an polyvalent functional group. Ether is an polyvalent functional group as it has two valency. Carboxylic acid is monovalent functional group as there is only one free bond present in carboxylic acid. But in case of ether, there are two free bond present. So it is polyvalent functional group. Second example, this one is ester. Ester is also a polyvalent functional group. There are so many examples of polyvalent functional group. This one is anhydride. Anhydride is also an example of polyvalent functional group. Means polyvalent functional group means what? They have more than one free valency. So what I have said, they differ in the nature of alkyl group on either side of polyvalent functional group. For example, Observe first and second. If you'll observe first and second, both have same molecular formula. But if you'll observe, in first case, left side of oxygen contain three carbon atom. Means this one is propyl. One side of oxygen is propyl and right side of oxygen is methyl. But in second case, one side is ethyl and other side is also ethyl. Means what is the relation between them? They are called metamer of each other. Why they are called metamer of each other? As the number of alkyl group, nature of alkyl group present on either side of functional group is different. There are 3 carbon, but in second case there are only 2 carbons. In right side there are only 1 carbon, but in right side there are 2 carbons. Although they have same molecular formula, but they differ in the nature of alkyl group on either side of functional group. So they are what? They are called metamer of each other. Second example. What is the relation between first and two? First of all, check it whether they are isomer or not. Means they have same molecular formula or not. They have same molecular formula, but there is difference in what? There difference in the nature of alkyl group present on either side of functional group. Means in first case, left side of this functional group is methyl and right side is ethyl. But in second case, on the left side of this ester functional group is ethyl and right side is methyl. So there is difference in the nature of alkyl group. So what is the relation between them? They are called metamer of each other. ये मेटामर समझ में आ गया? समझ में आया मेटामर?
हाँ
हाँ, ये टॉटोमर बाद में पढ़ेंगे. टॉटोमर ये बाद में पढ़ेंगे, अभी के लिए छोड़ देना. टॉटोमर ये बाद में मैं बताऊंगा. टॉटोमर after reading resonance you can understand the concept of tautomerisms. So I will explain this tautomerism concept later on. After reading resonance you can understand the tautomerisms. Then second case is stereoisomerisms. What is stereoisomerisms? I have already explained. Means they differ in the arrangement of groups on either side of functional group. These examples. So first and second are stereoisomer of each other, as they differ in the number of, nature of, they differ in the arrangement of groups on either side of central atom. So there is 3 types of stereoisomerism: geometrical isomerisms, optical isomerisms, and third one is conformational isomerisms. I have told these two geometrical and conformational isomerisms are the part of your syllabus, but this stereo optical isomerisms you will read in 12th class. This optical isomerism is the part of 12th class. So I will start from geometrical isomerisms. So write down the geometrical isomerisms. Geometrical isomerisms. Geometrical isomerism. Shortly it is denoted as GI. Geometrical isomerisms. So define first what is geometrical isomerisms. So first of all, there is one term, that one is restricted rotated system. Restricted rotated system. Restricted rotated systems. Restricted rotated systems means this one is a restricted rotated systems. I cannot rotate along carbon-carbon double bond. If you will rotate it, this carbon double bond will get break. This carbon double bond will get break. So this is called a restricted rotated systems. This is also a restricted rotated systems. I cannot rotate around this carbon double bond nitrogens. This ring is also a restricted rotated systems. This ring is planar. If you will try to rotate the ring, that ring will get breaked. This ring will get broken down. So these all are the restricted rotated systems. So geometrical isomerisms. What is geometrical isomerisms? Write down. It arises due to difference. It arises due to difference in arrangement of group. Arrangement of group. It arises due to difference in arrangement of group. Present at restricted rotated system. Restricted rotated systems. Geometrical isomerism arises due to difference in the arrangement of group present at restricted rotated system. Restricted rotated systems. So what I have written, I am explaining with the help of this example. This is an restricted rotated systems. What it is written, it arises due to difference in the arrangement of group. This is an restricted rotated systems. So along with this restricted rotated system, there is difference in the arrangement of group. There is difference in the arrangement of group. This is an restricted rotated system. Along this restricted rotated system, the arrangement of group is different. You can observe in the first case, the groups A and A is present in upward direction, is present on same side of the restricted rotated system. But in second case, same group is present opposite side. So what is the relation between them? What is the relation between first and second? They are geometrical isomerisms. Why it is geometrical isomerisms? Because along the restricted rotated system, there is difference in the arrangement of group. In first case, A and B, A is present upward direction and B is present downward directions. But in second case, B is present in upward directions and A is present in downward directions. Or in other words, you can say that in first case, A same group is present in same directions. A is present in upward directions and B is present in downward directions. Similar group is present in same directions, same side. But in second case, similar group is present in opposite side. Opposite side. So these two are structural geometrical isomer of each other. ये समझ में आया या नहीं? It differ in the arrangement of group present at restricted rotated system.
हाँ सर आया.
So write down the conditions. Condition of geometrical isomerisms. Condition of GI. There is two condition of GI. First condition is that there must be restricted rotated system. Without restricted rotated system, there is no possibility of geometrical isomerisms. And second condition is that write down. Second condition is that each carbon of double bond each carbon of carbon-carbon double bond must contain different group. If any organic compound, if they will follow these two conditions, then we can say that organic compounds are geometrical isomerism. They are showing geometrical isomerisms. What I have written. First of all, tell me.
सर आपने सेकंड पॉइंट क्या लिखा है?
हाँ, each carbon of carbon-carbon double bond must contain different group. You can see that there is restricted rotated system. First condition is applied. In second, what is the second conditions? Each carbon of this carbon-carbon double bond, if you observe this carbon contain two different groups. This carbon, left side carbon of carbon-carbon double bond contain two different group, and the right side carbon of carbon-carbon double bond also contain different group. So they are following second condition also. What is the second condition? Each carbon of carbon-carbon double bond must contain different group. Yeah, it is containing different group. A and B are different. Along with this carbon also, A and B are different. So this compound will show the geometrical isomerisms. Okay, if I will ask, tell me, will this compound will show geometrical isomerisms? Tell me. First of all, tell me, first condition is applied or not? First, is there is restricted rotated system? Is there restricted rotated system?
Yes, sir.
अरे तो इतना देर में रिप्लाई करना है. Second condition is that along with this carbon-carbon double bond, is there two different group present along with this left side carbon? No, both are hydrogens. The group
Yes, sir.
present at left side of carbon are both are hydrogen, means same group. If you observe at right side of this carbon-carbon double bond, it contains two different group. One is hydrogens and second group is methyl. Here two different group are present. But if you observe at left side, it contains two same group. So this compound will not show GI. It is not following second criteria. Yeah, it is following first criteria. There is no objections with first criteria. But if you move towards second conditions, second condition, at left side carbon of this carbon-carbon double bond, both are hydrogens. So second condition is not followed in these examples. So this compound will not show GI. Now tell me, will this compound will show GI or not?
Yes.
You have to check these two conditions. First condition is restricted rotated system, and second condition is the group. Each carbon must contain two different group on either side of either carbon of carbon-carbon double bond. Yeah, it is containing two different group. One is hydrogen, another is methyl. Along with this carbon, one group is hydrogens, another group is methyl. So this compound is obviously going to show GI. One more examples. Now tell me, will this this compound will show GI? Hmm?
No, sir.
क्या? अरे शो करेगा?
नहीं सर, नहीं करेगा शो.
क्यों नहीं करेगा?
सर क्योंकि राइट साइड वाले डबल बॉन्ड कार्बन पे सेम ग्रुप है.
राइट साइड या लेफ्ट साइड? लेफ्ट साइड कार्बन पर दोनों सिमिलर ग्रुप प्रेजेंट है. लेफ्ट साइड कार्बन ऑफ दिस कार्बन कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड कंटेन सिमिलर ग्रुप, so it will not show GI. Tell me one more examples. ET means what? ET means ethyl group. ET means ethyl group. Ethyl group is popularly denoted as ET. Now tell me, will this compound will show GI? It will not show GI. Why? Tell me why it will not show GI? Anyone? Anyone? अरे किसी को पता ही नहीं है क्यों ये GI शो नहीं करेगा. As these two groups are same, this is ethyl, this one is also ethyl, so it will not show GI. It will not show GI. Okay. Now, naming of GI, naming of geometrical isomerisms. Naming of geometrical isomerisms. Naming of geometrical isomerisms. First one is cis-trans nomenclature. Cis-trans nomenclature. Cis-trans nomenclature. So write down in cis-trans nomenclature. In cis-trans nomenclature, write down. Write down. It is applicable. It is applicable. It is applicable when at least one similar group is present on at least one similar group is present on each carbon of carbon-carbon double bond. It is applicable when at least one similar group is present on each carbon of carbon-carbon double bond. So first of all, tell me, whether this compound will show GI or not. This compound will show GI
No,
or
sir.
no? Why no? Why no?
Sir, because on the right carbon there is same group, sir.
No, there is different group. One group is methyl and second group is ethyl. And in left side also there is one group is hydrogens and other group is chlorine. So in left side also it has different group, and in right side also it has different group. So this will obviously show geometrical isomerisms. It is following both the criteria. So second things, so this will show GI. Second thing is that can I do cis-trans nomenclature for this GI, for this compound, can I apply cis-trans nomenclatures? So no, I cannot apply cis-trans nomenclatures. What is written? When cis-trans nomenclature is applied, when at least one similar group is present on each carbon of carbon-carbon double bond, means the group, one similar group present on each carbon of carbon-carbon double bond. There is no hydrogen present on this right side carbon. There is no methyl present on left side of the carbon. At least एक similar group होना जरूरी है. Then only we can apply cis-trans nomenclatures. Second things, tell me, can I apply cis-trans nomenclature with this example or no? First of all, tell me, will this compound will show GI?
Yes, sir.
Yes, obviously it will show GI. Now tell me, can I apply cis-trans nomenclature?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, it contain similar
Yes,
group.
sir.
Along with left side carbon, methyl is there. In right side also methyl is there. In left side hydrogen is there. Right side hydrogen is present. Left side hydrogen is present. Both contain similar group. So we can apply cis-trans nomenclature. Now tell me, can I apply cis-trans nomenclature? First of all, tell me, will this compound will show GI?
हाँ सर, ये GI है।
हाँ, GI शो करे, गुड।
यस सर, शो करेगा।
नाउ टेल मी, कैन आई अप्लाई cis trans nomenclature? For cis trans nomenclature I have written the conditions.
यस सर।
हाँ,
Yes, sir.
I can apply cis trans nomenclatures. If you'll observe this carbon, one hydrogen is present, and in right side carbon also one hydrogen is present. Similar group is present on each carbon of carbon-carbon double bond. So in these examples, I can also apply cis trans nomenclatures. In this example also, I can apply cis trans nomenclature. But for this compound, although this compound is showing GI, but cis trans nomenclature is not applied on this compound. For this type of compound, we will learn another type of nomenclature which is popularly known as EZ nomenclatures. Okay. So, कब हम cis बोलेंगे? अब ये तो होगा ना, I've given the conditions when cis nomenclature, cis trans nomenclature is applicable. But ये अब बताना है कि when I will say okay, you can observe one similar group is present on each carbon. अगर ये सिमिलर ग्रुप सेम साइड है तो इसको क्या बोलेंगे? cis isomer. If similar group is present on same side, then cis isomer, cis nomenclature is applied. These two similar group is present on same side, so cis nomenclatures. If the similar group is present on opposite side, you can see in second example, similar group is present in opposite side. So I will write trans isomer. So if the similar group is present in same side, then cis isomer. If similar group is present in opposite side, then it is trans isomer. So now tell me, what is the name of this compound? What is the name of this compound? Tell me without writing. Actually this compound I have before isomerisms, I have covered nomenclatures. So according to nomenclature, what is the name of this compound? Anyone tell me. What is the name of this compound? What is the number of carbon atom in the parent chain? Butene. This one is 2-butene. Name of this compound is but 2-ene. Now tell me, this compound is showing GI, geometrical isomerisms. It is cis isomer or trans isomer? It is cis or trans isomer? It is cis isomer. So name of this compound is cis but 2-ene. And the name of this compound is what? This one is trans but 2-ene. This compound is trans 2-but-2-ene, as the identical group is present in opposite directions. But in this case, identical group is present in same directions. Okay. Second type of nomenclature is, so ये समझ में आ गया होगा, when cis trans nomenclature is applied and how cis trans nomenclature is applied. for applying cis trans nomenclatures, there must be one similar group present on each carbon of carbon-carbon double bond. And how cis trans nomenclature is applied? If similar group is present in same directions, then it is cis. If similar group is present in opposite directions, then it is trans. Second type of nomenclature is that one is EZ nomenclature. EZ nomenclature. EZ nomenclature. EZ nomenclature can be applied in any type of geometrical isomerisms. Any type of geometrical isomerisms. So write down when it is suppose the priority of this group is 1 and priority of this group. This one is priority. In next class, I will explain how to decide the priority of any group. Suppose the priority of X is higher as compared to Y. So I have written one priority, this one is second priority, and in right side, suppose the priority of A is 1 and B is 2. This means I can say in upward directions, higher priority group are present, and in downward direction, lower priority group are present. I will explain how to decide the priority of group. What I am saying, if higher priority group is present in upward directions and lower priority group is present in downward directions, means same type of priority, same priority group is present in same directions, then this is called Z isomer. Z isomer. And suppose the priority of the 1, 2, 1, 2. This is called E isomer. This is called E isomer. In this case, higher priority group are present in opposite directions. Yeah, lower priority group is present in opposite directions. So it is called E isomer. If higher priority group present in same directions or lower priority group is present in same directions, same side, then it is called Z isomer and it is called E isomer. Now in next class, I will explain how to decide the priority of groups. Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.